Hello everybody, Larry here, and welcome back to Larry's Fountain Pen. Today's episode 171. Looking good. Today I'm doing a pen comparison, and it's going to be on the Hero 616. It's a pen that's been around, Chinese fountain pen. Look at it real good. And what does that tell you? Look at the clip. Right. And we'll get back to that in a minute. And I'll let you take a good look at it while I talk a little bit about this fountain pen. All right, there is the Hero 616, and this is a dark black plastic barrel with a metal cap. And look at the clip. The clip is arrow shaped, so keep that in mind. And these pens come in black, as this one is, red and green, and they have some new colors that have come out that are pretty sharp looking. The black, blue, red, yellow, and a white. I saw those earlier and I was impressed with the colors. But these right here come in a red and a green. So this is a fine nib on the pen, and plastic barrel, stainless steel cap. So let me take off the cap and look at the inside of the pen. And here you have it, hooded nib, small tip, and there's your feed. Not much going on there, with a couple of stainless steel or just steel rings going on there. Nothing really going on with the barrel, plain. Set that cap down. Let's open it up. And then there's your bag. It's the press bag, and has a little metal cover over it where you squeeze right here. But for me, I found out if you take this off and you squeeze the bag, I get a better feel. Let me see if I can show you how much ink is in here. Let me see here. Probably not. You can see a little bit. You can see the ink there. So, there you go. Maybe that'll help get it all down. But anyways, it's got the ink down there. So, close it back up. That is your Hero 616. And you can find these pens on eBay. And while you're at it, what I was referring to on the arrow, it looked like the Parker. Either the Parker, what is it, the 57 vintage Parker maybe, or the Parker 51. You'll see that same type of arrow they have. So, and it looks the same. So it looks like it's been kind of copied. And on the cap, it has 616 on it and some Chinese lettering. And where you can barely see Made in China. Made in China. And you can look up this pen. It'll give you the history about the pen, tell you when it was founded and the whole 9 yards. So I better put that little protector on there. And I got this pen a couple of years ago, and I didn't like it, to be honest with you. But today, when I revisited it, you know, I kind of liked it. It wasn't that bad of a pen. Oh, it's not perfect. I had a heck of a time to get it to write. I had to adjust the nib a little bit to help it write, and it has some slow starts, and then sometimes some of the ink will just fall out. But let me do a quick writing sample of it. It does cap. That's a good thing. So here we go. This is the Hero 616. And this is a fine nib. It doesn't say it's a fine nib. I'm just assuming that's what it's like to me anyway. Fine nib. And the ink I'm using it's not black. It's Aurora blue. And that's weird because the pen has been totally cleaned out. There's no ink in there. There's no black. But it's coming out black. But anyway, it's supposed to be blue. Trust me, the pen is no black ink in it. But it's blue. It is totally black. And we'll go with that. We'll do a few S's. And it kind of starts running dry. There's a skip. And we'll do the wetness. It's laying it down pretty good. And there's a little bit of wetness to it, and we'll do it again. It's in 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. And a little bit, not a whole lot. Little line variation. So you, on the downstroke, you get a fairly decent line, and on the side stroke, it's a thinner. You see what I'm saying? That's thinner than the side stroke is thinner than the downstroke. That's what I'm getting anyway. So, we'll do some writing real quick. Over the lazy dog. Right there. Stop writing. It's a skip on the H. Another skip on the F. Another one. And then you see how dark it starts out, and it kind of lightens up. And some fast writing. And let's see how I did. It seemed to hold up fairly decent. And maybe the more you write with it, the better it will get. It really is not a bad little writer. All right, that's the Hero. So what do you think about the Hero 616. Would you buy it? Would you be interested? This pen on eBay, you can find it for $2.73. Shipping and handling to the States is $1.90, and they just come in a package with a pen. There's no box that comes with it. Nothing. Just the pen. I've seen it for $3.67 free shipping, $3.99 plus $2 shipping, and it varies. The price will fluctuate between sellers. And then, you know, you can find the color you want. So that's about it on that. The dimensions on this pen, I'll just give you the length of the pen capped, is going to be 133.6 millimeters or 5.26 inch on the pen. And that's the Hero. So now we're going to do the comparison. And here's where it gets kind of cool. I am going to compare it with what I have. And I have, just by coincidence, the Parker Vector right here. And remember I said pay attention to the clip. And now we're going to lay it down. We're going to show you comparison side by side. Well, the clips look almost identical, as you can see right there. Yes, the clip on the Parker Vector is somewhat longer in length compared to the Hero arrow, but they sure look similar. On the Hero, they have on the tail end, on the arrow lines, they have lines there where nothing there. But you know, they're similar way. Just looking at it, they're not identical, no, but they have a similarity of a look at it. Okay, so let's talk about the Parker for a bit. Let me get situated here, and I'll just let him take a ride right there. The Parker cap, just like you're seeing it, it's 130.4 millimeters or 5.13 inches. Comes in a plastic red enamel finish. Snap on and off cap. You hear that click? Nice click. Let's try this on the Hero. Now, on the top of the pen, you got a black square almost, and on the bottom you got the stainless steel round part going on. So it's not a bad looking pen, it really isn't. And does the pen post? Yes, securely, sure does, and it feels just right in the hands. So, and there's your grip. It's got a step off, but it's not sharp. It has a little bit of, when you do this, pull your finger up, you can feel it sharp, but it's not going to cut your finger, but you can feel it. But that doesn't get in the way when I use a pen and write. And there's that little step down with the black over the part, over the nib, and then there is the feed, small nib, and it says Parker. So we'll open this one up. What I like about this pen, it's got a converter in it that it comes with. Yay! I prefer these converters over the pouch that you squeeze. I really never have gotten into those. So what do you think so far? We'll do a writing sample now of the Parker. Okay? So I'm using the Rhodia Ice paper. Let me show you real quick. And this is 80 G's on the paper. My Rhodia dot paper is finally finished and done with. So let's set this aside and we'll get to writing. This is the Parker Vector. I like it. Very nice pen. And the ink we're using today, Aurora Blue. And we're going to check for wetness right off the bat. Look at it, lay down the ink. It's 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. You got some wetness. Do it again for you. 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. It's got fair enough wetness. I like the wetness. It's not too dry. It's not too wet. It's fine. And we'll do some line variation here. And you're not going to get any really. So let's do a few S's. And that's fine. And we'll do some writing. Okay, I see no skips, no misses, no bad starts, no nothing, and it kept up pretty well. The nib and the feed worked well together. The pen fits well in the hand. We'll do some fast writing. All right. And it did fine. Do it one more time. Brown. Fox. Jumps. Over. So this is a pretty decent pen. I'm trying to find what this pen cost. I think this pen, well, you can find them on eBay for like $12.49, $13.97 with free shipping. So, not a bad little pen. So this is would be a good pen for a newbie starting out on fountain pens. I'm looking for some markings, and there it is. Made in the USA. Parker, it has on there, with a Parker emblem. So, here you have it. Parker versus Hero 616. The Hero 16 is not perfect by no means. But then I can't give it a bad rap because it really isn't all that bad. Yes, it has problems. Just for the heck of it, let me do some more writing to see if it's going to write. It's been sitting up a while. And we'll do a little bit more. And it is. And it didn't have any problems. So what I'm going to do later, I'm going to wash the pen out today really, really well again. And then I'm going to re-ink it with the Aurora Blue again and see if I can get it back to blue. But, you know, would I buy this pen, the 660, the 616 Hero, would I buy it again? Maybe. You know, I would strongly think about it. Which pen would you prefer? The Parker Victor for around, what, 13 bucks? 12 to 13 bucks? Or would you prefer the Hero 616 for $2.73 to $3.98 in between there? The price may vary. Free shipping, or sometimes they have shipping and handling. But which do you like better? Do you like the hooded nib with the plastic squeeze bag? Or would you prefer the Parker Victor? It's not a hooded nib. It's a nice little nib. Does the job just fine with a ink converter. And this converter goes, there's a little, on the handle, it goes up and down. It doesn't twist. Right there, the little bar, up and down is how you fill this pen. So there's the comparison between the Parker Victor and the 616. And I was going to do the Jinhao hooded nib with it. So if you hang on, let me ink it up and we'll do it. Well, why not? Just real quick. This is the 566. Okay, here's the Jinhao. We are familiar with Jinhaos, are we not? This is a sweet hooded nib. This is sweet. I like it. Witness. You got a little bit. And we'll do some writing. Okay. No problems. We'll do some fast writing. Okay, one more time. So, no bad starts. Ink kept up with the feed. They worked together. They put the ink down nice. No problems. No skips. No hits. No errors. Ta-da! Safe. So, what do you think about this hooded nib compared to the Hero? Cap. Nice click. So, now I threw in the Jinhao. Yeah, it's, it's girthier. But these two have in common, they're both hooded. These two have in common the arrows. But they're all about the same as far as writing. I would let you decide between Hero 616, the Victor, Parker Victor, or the Hero. I'm sorry, or the Jinhao. So, those are my comparisons today, and those are my thoughts about the pens. They're not bad pens. Not the greatest pen, but not the worst pen. It did do its job. It did right. The Parker Victor did a fine job in writing. And I do love the arrow. Looks sharp, doesn't it? And the Jinhao did a great job as well. So, that's going to be it today for the comparisons of the Hero 616, the Parker Victor, and the Jinhao, which I just did a review a while back. Okay. That's going to take care of today's review on these three pens. And I hope you found it interesting. Which one would you choose? And why? Which one do you not like? And why? Leave your comments below. It's really important. That kind of gives me some direction on what my viewers like and don't like. And I'll get back to answering your comments as quick as I can. And if you have time and you feel like it, hit the subscribe button. Hit that like button. That kind of shows me if you like the video or not. Well, that's all I've got to say today. And hey, thanks for joining me once again and having me into your home. I appreciate that. So, that's all I've got to say. Until my next video, thumbs up. Love you guys. You're the best. You are the viewers. I am the reviewer. And I appreciate your time. God bless each and every one of you. And please don't text and drive. Talk to you later.